Hello, my lovelies. As somebody who took a while to really understand my own style, I'm going to share with you guys 5 mistakes to avoid when finding your own style and while you're on your style journey. These are mistakes that I personally made, so I'm hoping this video can help you avoid those mistakes while you're on your style journey. So we all have different styles, different aesthetics, things that we like, things that we don't like to wear. But these tips that I'm going to give you pretty much apply to anybody. So they're not style specific. But let's get started with the first mistake that I made on my style journey, which is feeling like you need to follow all of the trends. Trendy does not equal fashionable or stylish. It can, but you don't need to be on trend in order to look put together or feel stylish. And especially when I was younger, like in my teens, my early 20s, during my college years, the amount of things that I wore just because they were trendy and because everybody else was wearing them, but I didn't really love it. Like, I did it a lot.
What the hell am I doing?
Like, why am I wearing these? But you don't have to follow all of the trends in order to be stylish, because you can be stylish without following trends. Trendy does not always equal stylish. If there's a trend that does pop out to you and that you do like, then yeah, buy something, wear it, enjoy it. And even after the trend is gone, if you still like it, you can still wear it. It doesn't matter if it's not cool or not. As long as you feel happy and confident in it, that's all that matters. Because trends come and go, and nowadays they come and go even faster. If you're happy with your style without following trends, don't feel like you need to follow them. Pick and choose what you like, but you don't have to do all of the things. Mistake number 2. Don't feel like certain things are off limits because of the shape of your body or because of your age or whatever other type of restriction you think you need to follow. This is the problem sometimes with style blogs, because sometimes they can make you even more insecure about something that you're already insecure about. And when I was younger, I hated my shoulders because they're the widest part of my body. So I always thought they were too bulky. And so I went ahead and I read a whole bunch of style blogs, and they're like,
Don't wear blazers. Don't wear padded shirts with shoulder pads. Don't wear sleeveless tops. Don't wear square neck tops. Avoid this, avoid that.
and then you're like, well, then what can I wear? And so I avoided wearing so many things for the longest time, even though I liked them, because I'm like, well, this is gonna make me look awful. And that's not the case. You don't have to be a size 2 or a size 4 to wear a crop top. You don't have to have a larger bust in order to wear a low cut top. You can wear whatever you want as long as you feel, again, I've said this before in the first tip, happy and confident in what you're wearing. Don't feel like you need to be dictated based off of the way that you look or the way that your body is from wearing certain things. Who decides that anyways? If you're happy wearing what you're wearing, that's all that matters. If I could go back and tell myself, my younger self, that, I would, because there's so many cute things that I loved that I avoided wearing because I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm kind of flat chested, so I don't know if I should wear that. And now I own all of the things that I apparently shouldn't be wearing, but I'm happier and I don't feel like I need to stick to rules anymore when getting dressed up in the morning. Third mistake to avoid: don't feel like you need to stick to one aesthetic or style. Not that there's nothing wrong with that. Let me clear that up. If you really just like very feminine pastel, like curly, flowy dresses and skirts, then stick to that if that's truly like the style that you love. If you only like black and you're like, all of the other colors I hate, like I feel confident and comfortable when I wear all black, then wear all black. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think a lot of us sometimes think that we need to fit a certain aesthetic or style and we need to like put ourselves in boxes. Who said that we need to do that? My style changes depending on the day, depending on how I'm feeling. Like one day I might want to wear something super bright and colorful. The next day I may want to wear, leather pants and a black turtleneck. And then the next day I might just want to wear like a power suit, like matching blazer and trousers. Your style can change. You don't have to stick to one style. So if you feel like there are clothes that you like, but you're like, oh, but that doesn't fit like my aesthetic or the style that I'm currently wearing, it's okay to branch out. You don't only have to stick to one style. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not having an identity crisis. So don't feel like you have to stick to one style. What really helped me was like creating a Pinterest board or going on Instagram and saving a whole bunch of outfits that I liked. And I realized, oh, I like a lot of different things. It can change, like you can like several different things and still wear several different things without sticking to one specific style. You can dress depending on your mood, depending on the day, depending on the event. Like don't feel like you have to just stick with one thing. Tip number 4, and this is something I wish I knew about when I was like a teenager and I was younger, but I just wasn't aware, is understanding like your body type and shape. Now, like I said in mistake number 2, you shouldn't feel restricted based off of your body shape or type from wearing certain things. So this is not what I'm telling you to do. I do think it's important though to understand like your body shape, to figure out like how to play with different silhouettes, volume, combining different pieces so that you can feel confident and know what you like the most for your body type. There's several resources online. I can link to some of them in the description below that'll help you find out what your body type is. Like I'm an inverted triangle, which means the widest part of my body are my shoulders. I do have wider hips too, but my shoulders are still wider. So I'm an inverted triangle. And so again, like I said in mistake number 2, I avoided blazers for the longest time because it's like, oh, well, if you have broad shoulders, don't wear blazers because they're just gonna highlight your shoulders even more. But guess what? I love blazers. So I just figured out based off of my body type how to play with different silhouettes. So maybe instead of wearing skinny jeans with my blazer, I'll wear them with wide leg pants or wide leg jeans because then it like balances out my upper body with my lower body, since wide leg pants will make my lower body look a little bit wider. So playing around with different silhouettes like that, that's why understanding your body type can be important to finding your style and finding out what you like and what you don't like. Because like I said before, low-rise jeans were the bane of my existence because as an insecure teenager, they just made my longer torso look twice as longer. Like I swear it looked like I was 70% torso, 30% legs. But that's just my body. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's why when I started trying out different pants, and then I also realized, oh, I have a longer torso. So low-rise pants are just going to highlight that even more. Let me try on high-waisted, and boom, like I fell in love. So look into that, try to figure out what your body type is, and try different combinations of tops and bottoms and different dress silhouettes to see what you like the most and what makes you feel the most confident. Mistake number 5, and this may seem like, what does this have to do with style? But I really do think it's important, is not caring about what people think. Like, I didn't wear so many things that I liked or stood out to me because I, in my head, was worried about like, well, what if people think I look weird? What if somebody thinks I look ridiculous or points out my outfit and says that it's ugly? You know what? People are going to judge you and have an opinion about anything. It doesn't matter. Like I said in the beginning, we all have different styles. We all have different aesthetics. And what you like will not necessarily be the same thing that somebody else likes. So why do you care? Like, don't stop yourself from wearing something you love just because you're worried about like what your mom, your dad, your grandma, like your friends, some random person on the street who you don't even know is going to think. Like, if you wear skinny jeans and you love skinny jeans, wear the damn skinny jeans. Like, who cares? If you like bright, bold colors, wear bright, bold colors if that's what makes you happy and those are the colors that you're drawn to. Wear that. You don't have to dress in neutrals all the time just because, I don't know, your friends dress in neutral colors or your coworkers dress in neutral colors. Like, once I let go of trying to please everybody and getting concerned about what people think, that's when I feel like I could truly understand my style, like what I love, like what different colors I enjoy, what different styles of clothes. That's when I stopped worrying about like, oh, I only have to stick with one aesthetic or like this one style. No, I can wear whatever I want because it's your life, it's your body, it's your style. Doesn't affect anyone else except you. So just do what you love. When I see somebody on the street, I don't care what age they are, what size they are. If I see them wearing something and I can tell that they're happy and confident in it, I'm like, yes, that's how I want to feel every day when I wear something that I love. Like, it's inspiring and I'm like, what a rock star. So don't feel like there's rules. Don't feel like by a certain age you have to stop wearing this because some blog on the internet says so. Wear what you love, wear what makes you happy. That's the biggest takeaway. So those were my 5 mistakes to avoid on your style journey. I truly hope that you found this helpful, and if you feel like you've been stuck in a rut or feeling like you're not sure where to go with your style, I hope some of these helped you kind of get outside of your own head. Like, maybe these weren't the mistakes that you were expecting, because I'm like, don't wear this color with that color. Avoid buying this. No, wear what you love, wear what makes you confident, and don't feel like there's restrictions to what you can and cannot wear. And again, find out your body type. It can be helpful in figuring out like ways to try out different styles and silhouettes for your body type, but don't feel like you can't wear crop tops or blazers just because of your body. You can wear whatever you want. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, I post videos about self-love and fashion every week, so you can go check those out on my channel as well. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you subscribed. Thank you. Good luck on your style journey, beautiful human, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Love you!